Wait a minute, what was the first one?
If you don't drink coffee and say fuck a lot, we can't be friends. I don't drink coffee.
That makes perfect sense.
But we're friends.
Too much sunlight. Ooh! So I'm a super small channel, and I explained, I don't know, a year or two ago in a video briefly that I started making videos simply to record some stuff that I could send to my son. I was getting to where I was about to send him, like I was sending him real short clips or pictures of stuff that I was working on his Jeep, Project 88, that he has now named Lady 8. While I was building that for him, he's up in Nevada, and I was down here. So he funded the project, and I put it all together. And then, with the help of some friends, we shipped it up to him in Nevada. So this channel just started kind of like that, and then I didn't even know what I was doing. I didn't even think about it. I could make the videos private, and all of a sudden I had, I don't know, a couple of comments and more and more followers. Long story short, there's 50 or 60 subscribers now, which in the world of YouTube is nothing. But in my world, it's everything, because I didn't anticipate it to begin with. I never ever thought it would get beyond 5 or 10, or much less 50 or 60, whatever it is now. So all these other channels out there, big or small, they usually introduce themselves. They have some sort of welcome or greeting or whatever. So I decided I'm going to get a little more organized with this, and have a little more professionalism, I guess. That's probably not going to happen. But anyway, for the first time ever, welcome to Tinkering with MojaveDave. Why is my half of the shop such a mess? Oh well. I better put some of these tools away. Some of these are Mike's. He's gonna fire me. Looks like an old barn find. She's so dusty. Well, the channel's been kind of slow, and I know that, because with weather and work schedules and a whole bunch of stuff, I've barely been able to stay focused on one thing at a time for more than an hour or a day or 5 minutes, sometimes it feels like. So this is going to be kind of a short video, and mostly just kind of a quick update on the old gal 2.0. For some of you die-hard, lifelong, or hardcore Jeepers with lots of experience and lots of money, you'll find this boring. You might not like some of the parts that are on the Jeep. It is what it is. I got a good deal on it, and everything that's on there is fairly stout enough for what I do, and that's, to me, that's all that matters. It serves my purposes and my needs. So I get that some of you will be like, this is boring. Turn on to one of those $1 million channels and and watch the good stuff that I can't afford to do or own or drive or play with. But this video is just going to be kind of an update and how far 2.0 has finally come. I think she's just about ready for smog. I have a couple more little things I got to do. So I'm going to have a muffler strap modified my exhaust because this is a high pinion axle and this is a 2001 Jeep, and the four-wheel drive 2000 and 2001s used a low pinion primarily because of this interference. It would fit right now, but any suspension deflection is going to hit the exhaust. So I'm going to have that reworked. I do have some donor parts, downpipe and whatnot, that's a little bit different. One way or another, I will get that fixed. There's the radius arms, many of you are probably plenty familiar with. All set up and pretty close to proper alignment. I'm going to have a couple things checked at the shop as soon as I get her to smog. And then back here, my 8 1/4. All pretty standard fare back here, good leafs, all your basics. And that damn leak that I thought I got rid of. And my SYE kit and drive shaft. Pretty basic stuff. One thing I noticed right off with the cross member for this kit that locates the radius arms is the cross member is big and it was one piece and right in the way of servicing. Let's see if we can get it. The transmission. Yeah, I know she's leaking. I'm going to be working on that soon. So I modified it. And now the center section can come out without having to remove suspension components. Just pull all these nuts and bolts loose. These are all grade 8, but these aren't what's going to be permanent. I'm probably going to end up with nice recessed flatheads in there. Probably Torx or Allen head. But that'll make things a lot sweeter in the future. I can service the transmission properly without having to undo the cross member altogether. So anyway, that's most of that. She's pretty well together. The biggest thing I have left to do now is I got to service the transmission primarily. I got to drop the pin and replace the shift solenoids. One of them hangs up, acts up a little weird once in a while, and it skips second gear. It goes straight from first to drive, lags, goes into stupid mode, it seems like. It probably does. And then it just doesn't run right. It won't shift right. It only does it once in a while. It did it in the other Jeep too. I've had the solenoids for probably 2.5 years. And I seafoamed the transmission in the other Jeep, and all of a sudden it quit for a long time. It didn't act up ever again. And just the other day, it started doing it again, but only that one day. And it didn't do it in anything that you've seen it cruising around in this video. It shifted normal, but we got the solenoids, I've got the time. With my luck, it would be fine until I take it to smog and then throw a code and check engine light, and then I won't pass it. So I'm just gonna do it. Plus the pan leaks a little anyway. So that's pretty much all I got left to do to the Jeep for this video, except drive the thing. So I know it's a short video, and it's just a little bit of an update on the Jeep. Crap-Box 2.0, you know what that means. You know what these things are called. We all know what they are. I've got, as usual, a whole bunch of stuff to work on. And I'm going to get more serious about recording stuff with some intentional content and a little more organized. It would, aside from the videos, it would do me some good to be more organized. If I could just focus on one thing at a time, no matter what else tries to jump in my lap. So that's what I'm going to try to do. That Dart, still got it. Nobody's offered me anything but insulting dollar amounts, so they can all go pound sand. I'll fix it and drive it. That'll be coming up soon. There's definitely more to do on the Toyota. I know Gary and Rick are dying for that. Rick especially. So anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.